everybody. Hi, it's Rachel Stopak here with LuLaRoe, Rachel Stopak. I am still not used to recording myself. It's so funny. I feel like I'm looking over here, looking over there, like I don't know where to look. Okay, I'm trying to look right at the camera. Maybe I should look there. Anyway, I am here today to make a couple videos while my daughter's sleeping. You might hear a baby monitor. It's over there on the side with some white noise music playing. So yeah, you take whatever little moments that you can get while you've got kids. The baby that's sleeping right now just turned 2, and she's having a really rough time napping. So, man, anybody else that's got kids that age, I empathize. It can be pretty rough with my other one who just turned 4. Again, right, this 2-year-old time was rough. So, I'm not here to talk about baby naps. I'm here to talk about LuLaRoe. The thing that I really wanted to sit down and record is my why. My why. That's a big thing in LuLaRoe culture, and it's been kind of difficult for me to sit down and do this. It makes me kind of nervous, but you know that they say that success lies right outside your comfort zone. So sitting down to do this and sharing myself and putting myself out there is hopefully going to be a big part in having a successful business. So right now I'm still in the queue. I have not received the update today yet. It's I don't know the date. It's a Wednesday in October, maybe the 19th. And as of yesterday, they were up to, at least the published date was up to the day before my paperwork date, which is September 2nd. So it's possible that today they're all the way up to my date. It makes me feel like I have butterflies in my stomach just thinking about it. Actually, yesterday, I hardly had an appetite all day. That's how nervous I was. That is totally not me. I can always eat. So I'm starting to feel really nervous that it's going to be happening soon. I'm super excited, but also nervous. Anyway, so my why. I did not write things down. I have a piece of paper in my sort of office area where I wrote a few things down, but what I wanted to do today is just sit down and talk to you and have it be real and raw and just come out of me the way that I'm feeling it. So, what is my why? There's many parts to it. There's definitely a financial component. Nobody who's doing LuLaRoe can deny that there's a financial component to it. I don't want to get into too many details about it right now, but I need this. My family needs this. I need to have a job. And my hope, my goal is that this is going to be the best job that I've ever had. I've had sort of a rough road in the work world. I had a really great job when I was in my 20s, and that's when I met and married my husband, and I had a really great job and I loved it. I felt very powerful. I was given a lot to do. It was very hard. I worked for a real estate developer, and I did a ton of different things in that job. I learned a ton, and things happened with the economy. I ended up losing my job, but got laid off. And since then, I've really had kind of a rough time finding a job, settling into a career that I love. And then having children really complicates it. I chose not to go back to work full time after I had my first child because I wasn't in this super powerful career that I really loved and was willing to sacrifice time with my baby in order to do. I was doing a job. It was a fine job, but it wasn't something that just lit that fire in me. So I chose to return to work, but part-time after I had my first child. And at the time, my husband worked at night. He didn't leave for work until 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And so I had free childcare. So I was able to work in the mornings. I worked in the mornings 2-3 days a week. Eventually, when she was around 1 year old, I went back to work full-time. And I had various people watching her during the times after my husband went to work. But that was short-lived. Anyway, this is getting wordy. I haven't had a really great job in a long time, since I was 28 years old. Right now I'm 35. And I need that. I want that. I want something that makes me feel important. I want something that I feel like I'm using my talents. I want something that makes me feel like I'm developing myself. And I really think LuLaRoe is going to be that for me. So along that lines, a major part of my why is recapturing something that I feel like I've lost. And I know a lot of people get emotional when they do the videos. I think I'm going to get emotional. getting a little older and having children, being a stay-at-home mom or being a working mom, like for me it was part-time majority of the time, I've really lost something. A lot of things. You sacrifice so much to be a good mother, to be a good parent. And after a while, my older daughter's 4. It's time for me to have something that's all about me. It's time for me to be selfish. It's time for me to spend time with grown-ups and not say the word potty 5 times an hour and not constantly be cleaning up toys and not having the highlight of my day be going to a coffee shop and maybe exchanging a few words with another adult that's not in my family. I know a lot of people, I think it's easy to lose sight of what it's really like to have young children once your children have grown up. Even when I get together with friends, it's chaos. It's like a circus. We've got 2, 3, 4, 5 little kids, 4 and under, or babies. You're not getting quality time with your friends. It's impossible. You get a few moments and it's great. And I love my mom friends, but it is not like having real quality time with other grown-ups. And then everybody's schedules. My closest friends' children are older. Not, they're school age now. And so they have activities and they have school every day. And my friends work full-time jobs. And so to coordinate, say 5 of us, to get together on a weekend when the children don't have activities and everybody can get a family member or their husband to watch their kids. It's literally, we try to do it. We said we would do it once a month in January. It's October. I think we've done it twice. It's just such a challenge to coordinate everybody's schedule. And so having something where I say, I've got a pop-up. I'm doing this. I have a job. This is my job. I am doing something that is getting me out of this tiny little, my world has become so small and I'm ready to break out of that. So I don't think I'm the only one that's what they're looking for either. And then you have the beauty aspect, the aspect of taking time to get dressed in the morning, taking time to make yourself feel beautiful. I put on makeup just before I did this video. Honestly, I'm not like a super makeup person. That's something that I aspire to do, is to learn more about makeup and do makeup. After I got laid off from my job in April, I did not put on makeup for like 4 months. Granted, it was summer in Atlanta, so it's very hot, but I just was not taking care of myself. I was dressing super sloppy. I didn't feel confident. I didn't feel beautiful. I was just in such a slump. And LuLaRoe came into my life and I jumped on it. It just hit a spark in me. And since I've been wearing these clothes, and almost immediately after I got my first pieces of clothing, I decided to sign up. And so I have just had this spark. I'm wearing beautiful things. I'm wearing things that feel good. I have a desire to look good. I have a desire to learn about new styles. It's just so refreshing to be out of this mode where nothing fits and I don't feel good and I feel frumpy and I feel like I'm getting old. I'm only 35. To regain that spark that I had when I was younger, and not to try to be younger. That's something that's really important to me. I don't want to be 25 again. I have done that. I want to be me. I want to be 35-year-old Rachel, and I want to be happy, and I want to feel beautiful the way I am now. I don't want to try to be anything other than what I am right now. And these clothes are really doing that for me because they are modest. They're fun and sassy, but they're not anything that is not me. I'm not hanging out all over the place. And this is a Carly. I don't want to mess up the shot, but like I was at the playground with my daughter today. This thing is perfect because it's longer in the back. I'm not showing myself when I'm bending over to play with her. My skirt isn't uncomfortable when I go to sit down because it's longer in the back. Everything is so thoughtfully designed. it is just perfect. And I just feel so passionate about it, about bringing that to other people, about helping them to feel beautiful. It's not just if you have young kids. Women have such a tough lot and are so hard on ourselves, and a lot of times hard on each other. And so to be someone who is going to be a light of positivity for myself, and to then share that positivity with other women, help them feel beautiful, help them feel comfortable in their own skin, comfortable in their clothing, feel that spark because they feel comfortable and they feel like they look pretty, and that it just gives something back to them. And I know that that's what this is going to do. So then the other piece is about my children, and it's not just about my children. It's about, it's about being an example for them. It's about showing them that a woman can be more than just a mother, that you can be powerful and that you can be a good mother and be there for your family and also do something really big in the world. And trying to find a job that was going to let me do that, like in the corporate world, it was just impossible for me. I just didn't have that. And so to do this, to be independent, to be my own boss, that is what I want to do. I want to show them what a strong, powerful, independent woman can be. Well, there's my little strong, powerful, independent daughter. She's saying, get out. In a second, she's going to be at the door. She's in a toddler bed now, and so she gets out of her bed all the time. So I think I have gotten out what I wanted to say. Thanks for watching. I will put my links in this video. So I hope to see you all soon. Bye-bye.